already.
I look like I'm gonna start chopping up bodies.
What are you doing? No,
Right?
no, turn that fucking off. Turn that fucking off. What's wrong with you? Stop it.
Now you can't see anything.
No, turn that shit off or I'm going to turn you off.
I'm trying to find one that makes it. I wanted to do a Dexter background with
What?
like blood
No,
everywhere,
it's
but I
why?
can't find it.
Why? Why are you like this? Why are you doing this? Just stop. Just stop.
Dude, I was in a meeting with a guy that had like a zombie background that was moving, and it was zombies
Yeah.
clawing at the, oh my god, it
DJ
was
has
so
that.
sick.
DJ literally has that as his
Oh,
background
sick.
screen the entire time.
Seriously?
Yeah.
No way.
Did you not watch
Seriously?
the show yesterday? Literally
I
his
didn't
entire
watch.
show was with, oh my God.
I was more so
We're
listening.
the worst. We're
I
like,
was
yeah, there was
listening.
totally a show. Yeah.
I was listening. I wasn't watching. They're
mean-
not doing anything. What's to watch?
Okay, if you don't watch, you don't see the hand gestures and comedy that they're doing with their hands.
Just tell him you watched.
So they're doing a lot of hand jobs. Got it.
You should hear what the fucking shit that they said last night.
I mean, I was dude, I was in for like 30, 40 minutes. I listened to a lot of it. I just wasn't watching like with my eyeballs.
I was laughing my ass off all night. Just like all of the
Did you
shit
see it
that
in your
comes
head
out of it.
movies? Amanda. Salt in my head movies.
Yes.
Yeah. Another copy of this program is running.
Why the fuck did they do? Oh my God. Fuck you, motherfuckers. Why?
What?
Why?
What's happening? What's happening?
I don't know, but I don't have a puppy or anything I can give you, so I'm gonna need you to get it together.
So apparently, this whole new interface has happened. And yeah, so I have to re-add a bunch of stuff to my dashboard. So
Dun dun dun. What a twist.
can we just fucking add them all? Thank you. I don't know why it would take this away. I never told it to take it away in the first place.
Because it hates freedom. And
Clearly.
you just have to
It's also, by the way, it's all Amanda's fault that I didn't tweet. Her fault, not mine. Not mine. I had nothing to do with it.
call bullshit.
I'm
No.
not gonna fight this fight, girl. Let me fight another fight. I'll fight a different one. I'll take
as I s-
responsibility. As you swirl the Dunkin'.
I actually drank my coffee and now I'm kind of depressed that I don't have my coffee, so I don't know what
This
to
is
do.
like, see, this was coffee from Dunkin', and then there was more coffee from Dunkin', but then this is also home coffee.
Oh, that you put in the cup. That's smart.
Yeah. That way I don't have to wash it, and
Yeah.
recycles.
Let me see if touching this tiny little button. Whoa!
Ruins
No,
everything.
stop it.
Ruins
Whatever the
everything.
fuck you
Don't
just did,
touch it.
stop.
Oh god,
Turn it
don't
off.
do that. Amanda Marie. Everybody's middle name is
Better? Better.
Yeah, better.
My middle name's not Marie. What the fuck
Only
you
because
stereotyping?
you couldn't see my
Erin Marie.
hair.
I
My
will
ha-
call you Erin Marie.
my
I
hair
will
was
turn you
blending
off.
No, you won't. My hair was blending in with my jacket, and I don't like when it does that.
Oh my God, my hair's blending in with my youngin', yeah.
Now it looks prettier.
That's what you sound like.
Joke's on you.
That's what you sound like.
Joke's on you, sir.
They hate us because they ain't us.
This is
Exactly.
how we're starting the show. Is we're just,
Also,
That's
your
how we
hair
start
looks so
everything.
pretty. I love
Thank
it. Looks so good.
Yeah.
fuck you and your
Mm.
TikTok bullshit.
I love it. It looks so nice. Did you do that
I
yourself?
redid it.
Did you do it yourself?
Yeah, it was lavender at the bottom at first, and then like when I was retouching, I was like, I'm gonna try blue, and that was a fucking mistake because I do not have the complexion for blue. I was like
Yeah.
washed out, looking haggard as fuck, and then like in my sweats, people are probably gonna offer me spare change.
There's something
I was
about
like-
blue that crack whore. I don't know. Like it's very.
Like if you have the right skin tone, it can
Yes.
look gorgeous, but that is not mine. I'm pink, so it doesn't
Exactly.
look like that. Yeah, so I went for I'm pink because I'm half Native American, half white, so I feel pink. It's I tan great though, so it works well.
Yeah.
But then so I like bleached it out and it was silver and I got bored, so I just did the orange.
We're
Like
starting the show. We're
I
starting
know.
this.
I know.
We're starting the show.
Well, you know what? The 6
Para
people in
español
chat can
marquedos.
fucking wait.
What? No, the 6 people in chat can't wait. That's not
Well,
how
one
this
of them's
works.
me, and I can wait.
Oh my God, woman. Stop.
Mom, Dad, stop fighting.
Hello. Welcome to the next level. I am your host, Corbin, along with my co-host, that thing over there, who's been talking about God knows what for the past 5 fucking minutes while we're trying to start the show. Hi, Amanda. How are you?
I'm amazing. Thank you so much for asking.
Good.
What I would really like to discuss is this Dexter background behind me.
Why?
That looks like I'm about to chop up some bodies and serve them to my young.
Are you though?
But we're just painting. We're just painting the condo.
So this Dexter's forum, whatever you want to call it, was brought to you by who?
My painters.
No.
My contractor. Walmart. I really want to say it was brought by Walmart, but
I literally
can't.
walked you into a sponsor conversation right there, and you just like, fuck, nope.
I was just being annoying. It's obviously brought to you by Blue Mike, Avermedia, and our friendly folks over at Shot Call. Not this. This was not brought by them, but like this and this.
Okay. Anyways, so today we decided in our infinite wisdom that we were going to request / force / require.
There was no request. It was required.
It was required. For the voice in our head, the person who's in the background scheduling all of the people, the person who's constantly nagging us to do XYZ thing because, you know, that's what she feels like doing. I really think she has a mom complex. I don't get it. Whatever. Chavii is actually jumping on with us on the show, who's our executive assistant for Next Level. Chavii.
Whee!
Hello. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Hey.
You sound so excited about this.
So excited.
You know, it is an opportunity to expand my relationships with you both.
Oh, really? Is that how you're taking it?
We'll answer this in HRisms like the whole time. Like,
okay. Yeah, sure.
Because our relationship needs expanding to other dimensions.
Since when?
It is
Exactly.
The environment challenges me daily.
Yeah.
It really does.
I could see that. I mean, to Kyle's point, wow, and whoa, and what the hell's going on right now?
So I feel like this is just gonna be like a friend hang.
It absolutely is. There's I mean, we can't evaluate a stream, right?
I have like 3 videos on my stream at most.
Exactly.
I'm a dirty casual at that.
We can't evaluate your WoW character because didn't you just recently cancel that sub?
No, she subbed back up.
Yeah,
I just subbed her back. Yeah. Which is funny because I was going through, I don't know what to do anymore. I didn't know there was a level squish, so that was confusing. But I came back and I was like, okay, well, I don't have the allied races because I just fucking quit after I got flying. Like, I got the achievement for it and I was just like, bye.
You quit after you got flying?
Yeah.
Where's the kick button?
Do you understand?
I am the dirtiest casual in the world, y'all. Like,
so much work.
In my defense, I was a 40-man raider in vanilla. Okay, so I used to like sacrifice.
Girl,
things,
that
like
was
sex
14 years ago.
Wow. Yes, and I've learned since then. So now I just play World of Warcraft and work, like, and occasionally and Overwatch mostly.
Mostly Overwatch, yeah. You're really good at Overwatch. But
I
also,
do like Overwatch a lot.
I remember you were doing a podcast for a while with the
we were doing that. We're starting it back up. They kind of
I remember that.
On a whim, they're like, hey, let's do that. But it was like a community-based podcast about con season and everything else. And then the COVID hit. The COVID kind of came over.
Bless
it didn't even bring a plate.
Heart.
Bless your heart, shit. I can get super country. I'm
What's
actually
it called?
working on my non-regional diction.
What's the podcast called so we can link it to people?
Oh, fuck.
You mean link it to Bean?
Who's not here?
Bean people. There are people. Okay.
Hey, you know what?
It's called The Parting Glass, but it's for the Club Tutas podcast. We basically, after COVID hit, we realized con season was over, and he is over in the UK, my co-host. So like when they shut down the UK, he actually had to drive 6 hours to go pick up his kid from university because they're like, oh, surprise, we're closing the schools and she has nowhere to go. So we took a break, but we're coming back now and we're kind of rebranding it. We're getting it together. We're trying to work with the time zone difference. Plus trying to get an Australian on, and he's in the future.
You're Eastern, so you're 5 hours behind the UK. And then how many behind Australia though?
Oh, God.
It's like 12 hours?
I usually have all the time zones saved in my phone just to keep up, but it's quite a bit. They are in Tomorrowland. They are in the future.
They're very much in Tomorrowland.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's mostly just about like kind of, it's still gonna be community, but it's just talking about finding community through the COVID thing. As gamers, we're kind of uniquely adapted for this. This is the moment we've trained our whole lives for. It's like, wait, we stay inside in our social circles, like online. Fantastic.
We're introverts. This is what we do.
Yeah, like as outgoing as Amanda and I are, like anybody would see us, they'd be like, oh my God, you must go out all the time. No, fuck that. Like after con season, we're both like laid up in our pajamas, not doing shit for 3 days. This is the first time I've put on makeup. This is how important you guys are. I put on a bra and makeup.
Why?
I have no makeup on. I've quit. I used to get all dolled up. I do my eyeliner. Fuck you guys. I don't.
No, you're so pretty. It doesn't matter. Okay.
Shut up. I love you.
This takes effort. Okay.
God damn it.
Well,
Shut up. I love you.
Pretty.
I'm clipping that shit.
I hate you. I love you.
I love you. You know, Aaron, I really like the shine that we have on the dome today, actually. I really like the way the light of the monitor is hitting I'm just trying to gas you up.
We don't sparkle, we glisten.
I don't care if you try to make fun of my bald head. I started going bald when I was in my 20s and basically
your
said,
complexion's
fuck
great.
it.
Like everybody thinks we're insulting them. Like guys can have great complexion too.
I've been moisturizing, okay?
Moisturize
I see that.
me. Sorry,
I see
that's
that.
a Doctor Who quote.
Like, a funny side story. My wife gets me this,
My wife.
like the scent that she's
That's
so.
the Borat thing. You're not even gonna fucking laugh. I did that pretty good.
No, I'm not going to.
That was
You did
really
great.
good.
So she gets these hand
The new
sanitizers,
movie's
right?
out.
Now, fuck the new movie. That guy's a weirdo. Anyways, she gets me these hand sanitizers of this specific scent, right? She doesn't tell me she likes the scent or anything. She just gets them for me. And I was like, okay, cool. And then I'm using it, and she's like, I really like that scent. And I was like, you fucking bought them. Of course you like the scent. I assumed you liked the scent. That's why you bought them. And so I'm like, okay, thinking in the back of my head, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna go get some hand lotion that's similar scent because she likes it. Sure, what? I don't mind the scent. It's fine. It's cool. It's whatever. I start looking around. So I buy it off Amazon, right? And I say, okay, I'm just letting you know I bought some of this. And she runs over and punches me. And I go, what the fuck? She goes, you son of a bitch. You fucking bought the same shit that I already bought you for Christmas. Why the fuck did you do that? And I'm like, how would I know this? How would I know? And so she runs into the closet, grabs this shit, comes out and chucks it at me and goes, here. I was like,
You know, to be fair, when you've been in a relationship for a while, like trying to come up with legit gifts, like I'm one of those people, I don't care. Like I limit it to like maybe 2 things. You get birthday, Christmas, like where like you get shit if you get shit. Like, but trying to come up with new things where you're like, oh shit, did I do that last year? God,
so this,
Well, especially you guys have been together for so long. It's like, did I do that 3 years ago? Like
what's great is like his memory isn't the best anyway. So it's like I could probably slip in a repeat gift every 7 years and I don't think he'd notice.
so here's the thing with
we're like 10 and a half at this point. So it's
all
like,
you got to
fuck, I
do
don't
though,
know, what do you want?
all you got to do is this. Have them
I wish someone
create
sent me a list.
an Amazon wish list. That's what I was gonna say. Create an Amazon wish list, and this is what I did. She kept on asking me, what do you want for Christmas? What do you want for Christmas? What do you want for Christmas? I'm like, here's my fucking list, okay? I just went and added a bunch of shit to it. Like, go tell your sisters, your brothers, your cousins, your uncles, your aunts, your nephews, what the fuck ever. Here's the fucking list. I put a random bunch of shit on there. It's all stuff that I could like if they get it for me. I know they're probably not gonna get most of it. I don't give a fuck. Here you go.
No, but that's really helpful. Like one of my really good friends and we just have like the list that we give our families because, you know, everyone just asks and people are like, I don't know you anymore. And I'm like, well, I prefer to get my bills paid personally. Like
I love money.
Like, oh, you
love
give me
money.
$200. Perfect. I'd rather do that than have you buy me a pair of shoes that I like might not like.
Right.
Yeah, and I can't lie to save my life. So if somebody gets me something I hate, I'll be like, is the receipt in the box?
Yeah, like is that
just
yeah.
like
Okay,
well,
good to know. Bag of dicks for you too. Got it.
But
Everyone
no,
gets
so-
a bag
but
of dicks.
I'm
You get a
also-
bag of dicks.
I'm also one of those people that when I gift, I put a lot. It won't be like 10 gifts. It'll be 1. But I will put so much fucking thought into what I get for that person. Like it's like I go into it and And if they don't like the gift, like I think only one time I didn't get the reaction, you know, that one that you're waiting when they open the box. Because like the moment I press order on Amazon, I'm like,
dude, Tim bought
Guess what I got you?
me a very expensive Christmas gift last year, and I opened it and I didn't know what the fuck it was. So my face was just like, so I don't know if you guys are familiar with like the different ticketing systems for Disney World, but you have like your regular tickets, you have so they have bracelets.
Yep.
Like a bracelet ticket that also you can load money onto, so you tap it.
Yep.
Yeah. So he got me that, but I'd never seen one before in my life. So I thought it was a band for my watch, and it was
ugly.
It was a Star Wars one, and then another one, like I forgot, but the Star Wars one was for him, not for me. But he got me, it was Maleficent.
I dissent.
I know. And I'm like looking at these bands, and he's so excited, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? I don't even know what you're giving me. And he was like, babe, it's for Disney World. And I was like, to wear with my Apple Watch as a, like, I don't understand. He's like, these were $600 park hopper tickets, you bitch. And I was like,
please tell me you said that. Please tell me you said that.
I can hear his voice saying that verbatim.
He left out the bitch because I'm sassy when he calls me that. But yeah.
Ma'am.
100%.
That's why it comes out a lot of time.
100%. And I was like, so like, I think there's also something important in the person knowing what the gift is, because I wasn't excited when I first opened it, which made him sad because I was confused. And so that's important. That's important. And I got him a VR thing for Christmas last year.
You want to hear the worst gift story I've ever given, or the craziest one?
Yes.
To my sister. She's like, oh, I want such and such for Christmas. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to take said gift. I'm going to take that. I'm going to wrap it in a box. Then I'm going to duct tape that box. Then I'm going to wrap that again. Then I'm going to duct tape that. I did that 17 times. I then put that box inside of a wooden box.
A box cutter or
No. You can't box. No, I'm not done. I then took that box and put it inside of a wooden box that I made, and then put that box inside of another wooden box and gave her a tiny little crowbar and said, here you go. Have fun. Took her 3 hours to unbox it.
I like to do stuff like that for you guys know, like the white elephant game and like other games. So my family and I play a
those
game.
Are great.
I love that shit.
So my like family and people's gifts, like,
yeah, just like, ooh, I want that. So we play a game. I don't know the name of it. I don't know if it has a name, but basically, like you have one gift in like whatever, and it's like heavily duct taped, heavily saran wrapped, heavily packaged, and you have to try and open it with oven mitts on. And so let's say it's the three of us. Let me explain the game. It's a little complicated, but let me explain it. So let's say
I don't do family functions. Yeah. You know, I have a really dysfunctional family, so this is amazing.
Exactly.
Keep going.
So
we don't even gather.
Yeah, exactly. So you could even play this with your husband, just the two of you going back and forth. But basically, one person starts. So let's say I started. So 30. Then you Chavii, I would start to open and like rip it open with the oven mitts on while you're rolling the dice. You have 2 die, and you have to roll doubles of something in order to get the box. So I have all the time to open it until you roll doubles of whatever, whether it's 2 5s, 2 1s, 2 2s, and then you get the box. And then Torben will start trying to roll, and you literally get that entire time until someone rolls another double.
Can we make that into a drinking game?
Yes, always, absolutely. But someone
Can we
will
do that when I come visit you?
Absolutely. When are you coming? Okay. Can you come tomorrow? I'm really bored.
There's this thing called the Rona. I would be over there in a heartbeat, because trust me, like
I know
I would love to get out of my house for just leave for like a week or
no, Diana was planning on coming for New Year's, but the Rona.
Yeah, the Rona. Like fuck the Rona, man. But no, because you guys know before this I worked in healthcare in the medical field for
what's that? Like never heard of it.
Yeah, right. 13 years. So I ain't fucking with it. Even when I went to Colorado, like it was so funny. My husband gets so embarrassed by me because I will straight up and like people will come and they'll stand close to me. I'll turn around and be like, you can back up. And I'll just hold eye contact. Like the mask helps me some, but like my fucking Scarlett O'Hara eyebrows and sass, like bleh, this thing gets me in trouble. And I'll just be turning around and like people looking at me, like,
I love
just
it.
like she knows too. Like I don't care who you are, and one day that will get me shot. But
I was
like,
made for this mask weather. I swear. Like I look so hot from here up, just right here. This is so pretty on me. And then I get to
like
tell
the come
everyone
hither
to
eyes,
go.
and it's like then I start talking and I fuck it all up. And then they're like, oh shit.
They're like, ugh.
Like, oh, this
Why
one has
is
an
this?
opinion.
I don't know why this lady's in the middle. Please tell me, why is she in the middle? Should she be in the middle? Should I move her? I can move her. Hold on, let me move her.
Fucking stunning. Like that is my friend. Like,
wait, do we need to? We need to move her. I'll move her.
Don't move
Hold
me.
on. I got this.
This is Echo. Echo is a good friend of mine and content creator, still contracted to AMG, I believe.
Oh, I was somewhere on the thing. God. Wow, maybe we should have drank before this. That would have been very entertaining. But you know, you guys have actual guests later.
There we go. Moved her. Happy?
Listen here, guys. I can drink whenever I want to. Center stage. As
You're not my
always.
Colt 9 supervisor. Can't tell you what to do.
I can't change the names, but you know, I changed
Doesn't matter
her.
at this point. Everyone knows who we are.
Do they though? Do they?
They do. The important ones do.
Wow.
If you don't know, you're not important. Boom. Done.
I mean, I feel that.
Just saying. Just saying. So, Torben, you and your wife do lists to each other. Does she do a list or just you make a list for yourself?
You're funny.
Me? What do you mean?
I don't understand.
She doesn't fucking do a list.
Oh, I get it. Ted.
It's
I was
no,
like, Ted,
it's literally.
Ted said I look like a redhead now, but because my name was under your video.
Because he did the old like.
Yeah, I
like
swapped
the
you.
cups when you're
Yeah.
like,
Ted, by the way, this is our executive assistant, Chavii. I don't think you've ever like seen her, but you
I
were on
know.
the show, so you got to meet her.
I prefer to be in the background and lurk.
This is my mom away from mom, basically. She yells
I'm
at me all the time.
I'm the mother. Oh, that's me.
All the time with love. Yells at
Oh
me
my
with
God.
love.
I'm now Chavii. Hi guys.
You're now are we mixing it up?
So you don't get a list from your wife. How do you decide what to get her for Christmas then?
It's a great question. This is a question that's plagued me for many years. She hates me buying things for her. Absolutely hates it. And so a lot of times what I have to do
so confused at that, like,
is
Can't relate.
figure it out myself and find things that I know that she's wanted and or commented on. So I have to have like a memory.
That's wild.
So it's a mind fuck, basically. You play a little mind game for Christmas. Got it.
Yeah, pretty much. So like this year, I'm not telling her what I'm. She never watches this show. Doesn't matter. I'm getting her a punching bag with boxing gloves and full on wraps and everything. Because she said for a number of years she's wanted one. We've never just had the house for it. But now I'm doing a ton of research on what's the best punching bag and stuff like. So I'll find like whatever it is. So like for 1 year, I got her the stone that she wanted in her ring, and I was fucking sneaky about it. Because she said she wanted an Alexandrite stone because that's what she loved. And so I said, hey, babe, I need to take your ring in for cleaning. She's like, okay, cool. So I did that.
She didn't think anything about it.
She didn't think anything of it whatsoever. And at that time, what she didn't know is that I had already talked with the jeweler, already had the financing set up, did everything, and then they replaced it. And I was like, yeah, it looks like, a part of your ring is broken, so they're going to repair it for free. Don't worry about it. Had a whole new band cast, and like in the same, she didn't know any of it. And then when I brought it back to her, I was like, oh, hey, your ring's on the desk over there. And I didn't this was before Christmas because we like giving our stuff before Christmas. So I said, hey, your ring's over there in the box. And she's like, why is it in a box? And I was like, oh, because I got they had to repair the ring, so they just put it in a box. And she goes over and opens it, and then she walks back over to me and slaps me and goes, what the fuck did you do?
That's a lot of money. Are you reckless with money?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so I would get that. Like My husband, like we could not be more polar opposite people. Like you could give him cash and he couldn't tell you where it is. Like an hour and a half later, he couldn't tell you what he spent it on. He is so reckless. Like, so big purchases, we have a limit. Like if you're gonna drop this much money, I have to ask. But he's also impulsive and he's also very impressionable. So when you're thinking about who can I influence my marketing, it's him. Like he is like, he'll be at the end, he'll be like, I need like that burger I saw. I need that burger. I'm like, well, we'll just make a burger here. And he's like,
you don't understand. I need that burger.
And it's like, come on, man. Like, work with me here. Like, poor man was like literally a chef and he wanted to go try a fast food burger. I'd be like,
why? He can make one better than what they make there.
He doesn't cook. Like, I cook.
Does your husband need a PC?
He doesn't cook. He doesn't cook at all.
He might need a PC.
Ted, the marketing person, needs to know if your husband needs a PC so he can target him with marketing specifically.
He's already grounded from spending. He almost went out. He was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna like fix up my mountain bike. And I'm like, cool. Like, what do you need? Like full brake set or whatever. He's like, yeah, it'll probably be about $600. Next thing you know, he's sending me links to like $2,500 bikes. I'm like, you got bike money? Like,
where's my bike money?
And everybody wonders why we don't have kids. I'm like, I got my hands full, y'all. Like,
I
like,
already have one.
That idea of something that's like 18 to life, that's yours. They want to eat every day. You have to feed them. Like,
I don't know that at
they
all.
must eat daily. They do have to eat.
I don't.
They have to eat multiple times at that.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know what you're talking about even slightly. Nope.
You do. You
not
have,
a thing.
You have a child to take care of.
Really? Wow, it's mine. I didn't know.
And they got a puppy, so they had their second baby, and they thought,
why?
Let's get a puppy at the same time.
Why?
Like, are you fucking insane?
Yes, like, apparently.
I don't even want to adopt a puppy. That's too much work. I'd just rather go get an adult dog and know what I'm getting, and then.
All right,
back.
so
like, I'm very.
What's your favorite gift giving story and/or story that happened to you?
To me?
Either one of you. I can pick.
I mean, I told you my
Disneyland one. Yeah, and then I told you my ring one. So, Chavii, what's yours?
Yeah.
So, you're up. People need to know you, okay? Just.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Absolutely.
All they need to know
100%.
is that I like coffee and tequila.
Good.
Ooh, I have a fun.
No.
I have a good one then.
Here's
Unless
the thing.
you can't think of one.
I can't.
You've never gotten anything that you're just like, oh my god, I love this. Everything's been a disappointment.
I've gotten some good gifts, but like, I don't get many.
Well, then
gifts.
your
like,
mind's gonna be
understand
blown
how like
by the Christmas
functional my
gift
life
from
was.
me.
So like, does actually receiving gifts on a normal thing? Like, my cousin recently brought me a care package, and I'm like, you got me something? Like, I don't get things from people, so I'm very confused when I receive gifts a lot of the times. Like,
Aww.
besides, I don't even remember my birthday every year. You know this. You've seen it firsthand every year. I'm like, fuck, you know, like I've gotta.
Facebook notified me, and I was like, this bitch didn't even tell me it was her goddamn birthday. Like,
I was just going
the
on.
audacity.
Yeah, everybody starts blowing up my phone. I'm like, why is everybody calling me? Oh yeah, that's right. But
well, your Christmas gift this year actually just came in the mail.
Yeah, this
day.
Literally sends me, asks me for my address for like the 4th time this year, and then realizes it's still in chat.
I'm just lazy.
He's like, I need it for Christmas. Man, we got 2 holidays to get.
Oh,
what the hell are you talking
Amanda,
about?
Amanda.
Christmas needs to stay in its own lane.
Torben.
Are we gonna do the thing? Does she need to be on too?
What do I do?
Oh
God.
Yes.
Okay. I mean,
we want to be on, so we want to get each other Christmas gifts, ridiculous ones.
I told you, bag of dicks. Bag of dicks.
Bag of dicks, man. It can't be. It needs to be more creative and fun because we already blew that one out. So,
oh, don't worry. I already have plans.
Yeah, but then we're gonna open it live on stream. It would be fun if you were part of it. Except my gift. Yes, always. But then my gift to you, Chavii, is not like what I already purchased you is not funny. It's like really cute. So like can then get you a different.
You have an Amazon wish list, right? Because like
I have one for my OnlyFans.
You are so much more high. You're more high maintenance than I am. So
I want to start.
As good of friends as we are not like this. Where she has the extensions, everything else, like, y'all, I brushed my hair today. Yeah.
I do the hair extensions and the eyelash extensions so I can wake up like this and not do shit. That's why I prioritize my money. I'm like food
even with stuff
or lazy.
she gets, I have seen high maintenance Amanda come out once or twice where she had to be reeled in. Once was when apparently she forgot that the Hilton staff didn't install the plumbing in our room when it flooded. So I had to remind her that, because we were trashed at a costume party, right? What was it? Was it second year, first year?
Second year. Our room flooded at BlizzCon.
Flooded in the bathroom. The Bean, who's actually gonna come on Kyle, like he happened to check in. He brings up to the room. He sends me a text message. So I'm dressed as Cruella DeVille. I don't even remember. Amanda's like probably all black with some cat ears because she doesn't do
I usually dress up as a cat. It's cat ears or just a
It's the same one every year.
Yeah.
So we're hammered. So I'm like dressed, and he's like, "You need to get up to the room now. It's flooding." Okay, so we get up there, and they're pulling out, and Amanda's like making demands of these people. She is upset. She's like, "No, we need to do this. And I had to like push her to the side and be like, "Honey, they didn't put the plumbing in."
I was like, "This is so unacceptable, though."
Like, and I shooed her away. Essentially, I had told Tim, I was like, "Take her. I'll take care of this." So we got the new room. She goes like, we were drinking and all this, but she was already.
We were very drunk.
Some other bullshit. I think that was
drunk.
After I had to Kamehameha some dude across the dance floor after that one party.
You did. I remember that.
Like, oh yeah, he wouldn't stop grabbing on me, so I turned around and I shoved the fuck out of him. He slid like 6 feet. I think it was the costume fabric he was wearing. It was like an anime. It was beautiful.
It was actually really funny. I forgot about that.
I had to apologize to all the staff because I'm like, we're here for like a week. We can't make enemies on the first night. And you don't, being a poor person that grew up with the poor thing, like I'm thinking, I'm like, don't anger the service staff, not this early. We live in this hotel. We party in this hotel.
Checked in too, right? We like just checked in.
We literally just checked in, and there was no way they wouldn't remember because Tito's is there, like everywhere. I'm like, we have to make this right. So I apologized. I was like, she's from LA and she drove really far today and traffic was really bad. We've been drinking. I'm so sorry.
Not my
like,
proudest
moment. Hold on.
I had like some mints. I'm like, would you guys like some candy?
Hold on. Let's back up a step.
Yes.
I'm gonna clip that first and foremost because Chavii being nice, I've never fucking seen it. For
my friends and for the people I care about, I'm actually a very nice person.
Oh, so she doesn't care about me. Got it. All right.
Listen.
Confirmed.
So let's try to bring this down. I'm trying to figure out a good. Obstinate is a good word for you. I'm gonna go with obstinate.
Obstinate.
I like it.
Interesting.
We're gonna break out $5 words. Another thing we're gonna start using a big word of the day for Amanda to expand her vocabulary.
No.
Yes. Today's word is obstinate.
It sounds like abstinent.
Abstinence? What?
Well, it's
or absinthe. I don't know. Take your pick.
Really difficult. And I think you're just spicy on purpose. You're like somebody who's like, let's like flick some water on a grease fire. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's see how this works.
Like,
pretty much. I mean, you're not wrong.
And we're all in the same Harry Potter house, so that doesn't.
I like seeing social experiments to see what happens. Like, hey, but what's gonna happen if I do X?
About what it's like to work with you two. So both of you are brilliant. Amanda is like marketing, business all the time. Good, you production thing. Your organizational skills give me anxiety. Like,
not
so
wrong.
That's what it's like. So when I first joined you guys, you're like, yeah, everything's on a spreadsheet, literally everything on one busted ass Google Sheets document. I'm like, okay.
Listen,
my to-do lists are color coded. So for someone like me, it was like, oh God.
Listen,
I have no defense for myself.
No, I mean,
none.
Like, here's how this started though. Let's be very, very clear. We're like, I call Amanda up. Hey, I have this idea. Let's fucking start a talk show where we just help people with influencer shit.
Okay.
And she's like, okay, what else? And I was like, this is what we do. We do reviews and crap. And that's kind of evolved and has its own life at this point. And I'm just kind of letting it do its thing because plant, shut the fuck up. We're not doing OnlyFans stuff. And I'm going to ban that word Swear to God.
Why? It's my favorite word.
Oh, shut up. And so because of that, that's why we brought you on to help us with all the minutia of the scheduling and stuff like that, because we're crazy busy doing stuff.
They are brilliant in ways of, I mean, business marketing, but like
anything else, it's like, what? Where am I?
This
I'm
is
like,
so.
I'm like, okay, do we have a form?
Yes, we did. We did. We
this?
did. We did. No, don't give me that. I thought of that and had that ready and done. No, don't even know.
So like everything on the same spreadsheet, everything. I looked at the Google Drive. I think I was actually on the phone with you and I gasped.
They weren't tabs.
Like at it.
They were
It was-
tabs.
They
We had the
weren't even
tabs.
password locked for the sensitive information.
Why
You
would
guys
it be? It
need
was
to
on
do
our
basic
email.
Security. You
I
guys
don't know how to do
gamers.
that.
It's on.
Gamers.
No,
You should know
no.
about basic security.
It's double authenticated on our email. No one's gonna access that but me and Amanda, who have the password.
Remember when the authentication was stuck on my phone for $3?
Yeah, I removed it. It annoyed the shit out of me.
But yeah, so
How
that's
long
kind of
has it
why-
been now that we've been together?
Oh God, I don't know. Let's.
What, like on the show since May, right? May.
Yeah.
So we
So it's
started.
been like 4 months now.
We started the show in May, right? So May, June, July, August, September, and now we're in October. So almost 5 months.
Thank you, Ted. Sorry, I like forget to look at chat because. Yeah. Holy shit! People still like us.
I mean,
well, like y'all, I am just the person that tries to make sure that we don't lose guests and make sure everybody finds their. I guess I'm group mom with no kids.
You are.
I am drunk as shit. I will still manage. I still think my greatest achievement was after the pool party of Cheetos, getting 23 grown-ass adults to walk from the DoubleTree all the way to the Hilton lobby in a single file line and not lose any of them. However,
I did
what
a pretty
I do?
good job that one time on the dance floor when I was responsible for you and Meg. You remember? I was put in charge of 2 adults. I should not have been, and I was. And
I don't think anybody was in charge of us. I think they just let us loose and knew that we wouldn't exactly leave the lobby area or the Hilton because our
and then Tim
were
Bot made
totally
sure we were
not
okay.
upstairs.
okay. All right.
Yeah.
Shout out to Timbot because Timbot's also awesome.
No, Tim is the only reason we're alive. Like,
No,
we
for
have
real.
to give him credit.
100%.
Like, and it's so funny because there's a
Yeah.
picture we have of him in BlizzCon. Like, we're taking selfies. We're doing the girl thing. Like,
Selfies.
selfie. And there's this one where he's just lurking in the background.
Yep.
Were you licking my face or something? And he's just like
I think
in the
I was
background,
licking
like,
your face.
like it was.
I remember
it was
he
just the
is
ultimate
like
lurker.
engaged in a conversation, but will have one eye on me to make sure I don't
At all
die or
times.
get kidnapped. Nice.
I don't-
I'd be like, have you seen? She's like, yeah. He's like, yeah. Back corner to the left over there. Just got a corona. And I'm like.
So
like-
I will say, to be fair, when I'm at parties or anything else like that, and I know my friends are there, I'm that guy, right? I will always know where everyone is that's in my party to ensure that nothing's happening to them, because I have that hypersensitivity. Even when I'm drunk, it doesn't matter. I will still be going out of my way to protect people. I don't understand why, but it's just, yeah.
where I am. Like BlizzCon's probably the one time. Well, not true, because with Tito's I'm more of an admin, but like BlizzCon's probably the one time where I'm like, no one rely on me. Leave me alone. I am not. It's like, I am not your mother. Like, don't come to me. Like, leave me the fuck alone for like that 1 week. Any other con? Yeah, I'll help you. Or, the girl solidarity. I think that's how we met B. She was getting sick in the bush, and you and I were like, no, girl, I got you. Hair tie, everything else. She's about to get sick, and we're like, we got you, girl. Vagina loyalty.
One day I'm gonna go to BlizzCon. One day. Don't know when, but one day.
Whenever it starts, when the road ends.
It's real fun, man. It's so fun.
It's so much. It's like, I can't even explain it. I've been to cons. Like, cons you've been to, it's nothing like any other con. I think it's literally like a family experience. Everyone's there for the social aspect of it, not necessarily what's gonna come. Like, I don't know. And I wouldn't know Amanda if it weren't for it, and I wouldn't know.
Dude, I literally
I scooped
got
you
what
up.
I literally was in the middle of a divorce and was like, I've never been to BlizzCon. I want to go. I posted it in, was it Blizz Nerds on Facebook? I posted it somewhere.
Like looking for BlizzCon or something.
Yeah,
like
I posted that I was looking for a hotel and I got DMs by a bajillion people. And one guy by the name of Bernadette messaged
Von
me
Gingerson.
and messaged me and was like, girl, be careful. Come to our group. And then I ended up rooming with 8 complete strangers. Like I was like, Jesus, take the wheel, because I'm about to sleep with strangers in a room.
It was so funny. He sends me a message. He's like, so I know you're looking for people. And when I say I was like planning the room, I had a spreadsheet, an Excel spreadsheet that updated the numbers and totals due by the people's nights that they were staying, even down to a thing with their schedule of when their flights came in. So
it was like, very nice.
He's like, hey, thank God for it though, because we were rough. But yeah, so he's like, so I just picked up this chick. She was looking for people and there was a lot of creepy dudes. I know you're looking for someone. So I like face stalk her. I'm like, okay, she doesn't look crazy, but like, let's face stalk her more. And I was like, okay, honey, no, you stay with me. No, we're not gonna. She's like, I could just stay with no, honey, sugar baby, now. Like,
no.
So we ended up, we barely even knew each other. And then the first like day we met each other, within the first hour, like, everybody was said, like, we've been attached at the hip ever since.
Literally.
We couldn't pry us off one another. Well,
so
yeah, sometimes.
I mean, someone had to.
Yeah,
when
someone had to.
Twerking push-upped you on the dance floor. That was.
I was just like, this is happening. So glad I stretched more often in my life, or else that, because I'm older than you, honey. I could have thrown my back out.
I'm surprised I didn't hurt us.
Yeah.
So, I thought I was gonna hurt us.
So I have to say this because someone's not in our ear right now and telling us what our time limit is, and we have
need to
3
go.
minutes.
Yeah, this is what happened. So we have 3 minutes.
We have
but that's actually ironically same year we met Kyle, who was going to be our next guest.
Yeah.
Hey,
and we all stayed together.
Hey, it's our job to do the announcement, not yours.
Him and I snuggled very hard, and then the next night,
oh my God, bless, he slept so hard, and
like a little baby bean,
like a little baby. So we came home hammered. We're like the last ones to show. It's like 3 a.m, and I mean we are tanked. And we walk in, and he's curled up like literally like a little kidney bean on the couch. And he also, this man has some of the most flawless skin you will ever see. And so our drunk thing, and we're like, look at the beautiful little bean.
And we're literally rubbing
like,
his
face. And we're like, because he was so introverted back then. We were like, we'll take care of you, new friend. I mean, we are so, and he didn't wake up.
He was going to sleep at like 10 p.m. Like he would leave a group of people to go back to sleep.
The youngest people, and it was like, and we're just like, we're gonna take such good care of you.
I'm gonna laugh
he
so
slept
hard
through all of this. Every night we bugged him. We came home and we were like, why didn't you stay up with us? Like,
when he comes on here in a minute, I'm just gonna give him such mad crap about this. I did not know that this was the case.
Yeah, and that was like literally, he has been attached to us. You know how introverts are adopted by extroverts?
Nope.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. Not a thing.
Where's Amanda?
What? I don't know.
Wait till you go to another con with her. You think you're free. No, she's gonna have you.
No. I'm gonna hide.
You're ours now.
I'm gonna hide from Amanda.
You
don't
can't.
You dare. There's no hiding from me. I will find you.
She may be this tall, but like she will find you.
No, she won't, because here's the thing.
She will find you and then direct him to you.
I am sneaky, okay? Like I can disappear.
You're a giant.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why it's so cool, because I can disappear. Be like, where the fuck did Torben go? Be like,
please,
have no idea.
Put on a pair of my boots and I'm at like almost 6 foot. I will find you.
No, you won't.
It's true. It's true.
I'm very quick, and so I will disappear in a matter of seconds. No one will know where I am.
You and Tim play hide and seek with one another?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because
100%.
Tim can find anyone anywhere.
I'll absolutely play hide and seek and win. And I'll see, the thing is, I'll be on the show floor and he still won't find me.
I love it.
It's what
I don't know. I think this is going to be a real fun thing.
Honestly,
and then Amanda and I will drink, and then you can find us and tell us the winner.
Exactly. That sounds good.
I constantly lose people.
Honey. Keep playing.
All right, so we do need to transition into our next guest. I don't know where he is right now, but I'm sure he's probably still watching or something. He's probably on his way, but we're going to transition to our next guest, Chavii. If we hadn't said it before, You are a phenomenal person. Thank you so much for being on the show and helping us make this possible. We couldn't make it possible without you.
It's very
And
true.
we appreciate everything you do. Regardless of how much flack we give you, your job is invaluable and you help us a ton.
And you're the best.
I love you both. Really do. Ride or die.
So we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, with our next guest,
I
Bean.
gotta pee.
And of course you do. What
do
else is
too.
new?
I gotta pee too.
Oh my God.
Pull
Well,
over. Are we there yet?
no, we're not there. All right. You know what? We're done. We're done. I'm just gonna transition. We're done. I'm just gonna move on with life, and we're just gonna get Bean in here, and that's it. That's what we're gonna do. Say that again.
I'm not. Absolutely
I'm
not. I'm not. I was not born yesterday.
I don't comprehend exactly what you just said.
It was an accident, obviously.
Was it though? Was
I
it?
feel
It
like
was. I didn't mean to. I did not mean to shit myself, but it happened. And you know what? I'm a better adult for it.
And welcome back, guys.
God.
Thanks for tuning in. Apparently Amanda likes to shit herself. This is
I
a
love
new
it.
development. Didn't know this before. If you're joining us, this is our wonderful over there, that
Kyle,
direction.
finance guy. I like it.
Kyle the finance guy, because that's what I'm fucking calling you. I don't fucking over there, over the top of Amanda.
Somewhere.
Over there is no to point to your left, I think. Yeah, there we go. No, down there we go. Yeah, there we go.
I point to me.
No, you
You
point
guys
to
point
you.
towards me.
We're
I
pointing.
point to me.
We're pointing to you,
Hi.
and you're pointing to yourself, and that's the finance
So-
guy.
Well, you see, everything's backwards on the Zoom,
I know,
so I can't tell who's where.
I
but
know.
that's why I'm looking at the stream. I'm actually looking at the actual stream and what they're gonna see. So that's why I did. Yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense, though. Makes sense.
Interesting.
Anyways,
Fun.
welcome back to the
Yeah,
show, finance guy.
Hi, friends.
This time around,
Why does it sound like you're in a tin can?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Because he
Doesn't
is.
it sound a little?
it's because he
It
has.
shouldn't.
So it's because of it. I've already talked to him about his
Oh, okay.
stuff. Don't worry about it.
Well, hold on. Let me. If I.
It has to do with his microphone. The fact that he doesn't have any noise canceling inside of his room, and it bounces.
How about now? Does that sound any better?
No, it's not going to. You're not going to fix it. Trust me.
Okay.
Either way,
If you say so.
Kyle, finance guy,
Hi.
is back for a
Hi.
second round of finance talk. So here's how this is going to work, chat. Cannot answer any questions from you financial wise. He cannot answer any questions. If you ask the question, I can read the question. And at that point in time, I can have a discussion with the finance guy around said question. However, he cannot read the question. Do not ask Kyle questions. Got it? Good.
And before we get started, I have to do a little bit of the legal stuff. My name's
Bullshit.
Kyle Wagner. I'm a financial advisor. My firm's name is Wagner and John. We're based out of Hazleton, and we are affiliated with the Wells Fargo Advisors Financial Network. And any investment products and services offered are through Wells Fargo Advisors Financial Network LLC. My firm, my practice, Wagner John LLC, is a separate entity from Wells Fargo Advisors. Thank you.
What happened to my
What's it?
lighting?
I don't
What's
know.
I
happening?
got short. Oh my god.
What's happening?
Oh, you. So
I
did you
touched
just like
nothing.
bring the sun into your room or something? Like, is there a star in your room or something?
No.
Like, what is going on?
May I futz with it for a second, Torben? Can I?
I don't think you
yeah.
have an option.
No, you have to go futz with it. Go futz with whatever go futz. Just don't shit yourself. Saying.
Yeah, please don't do that.
All right, so
Please don't do that.
Kyle, there's actually something that I did want to talk to you about, and this is an interesting
Yes.
one. Acorns, right? So they have been doing some heavy pushing into the gaming space, into the community, into social media platforms, and everything else. Is that, in your opinion, a good strategy for people in the streaming world and or just content creation to be utilizing?
Great question. Trying to think how I can answer this properly. I can't speak specifically to Acorn.
Yeah, I'm saying
as a
so.
service.
So let me rephrase.
But so let me put it this way. Why are you blue? Okay, now you're at least back just bright and like shining.
Oh
Like a
my
diamond.
God. Some video
So-
company needs to sponsor us because I am on the struggle bus, man.
You need help.
So Amanda, I'll tell you, I'm not. I could use a C920 and I would look the same as what I'm looking at right now. And I have lighting behind me right there, lighting right here, lighting over there. It's all about how you filter everything. Anyways,
I don't even know what that means.
Don't let her distract you. Let's continue on.
It means you shouldn't have an actual star in your room. They're a little too bright.
Dude,
Wow.
there is no light. I really don't get it.
It hurts to look at.
I'm so frustrated right now. I don't
Is
know
she
how
a
to fix
ghost?
it.
Is that what's happening?
She might be. It hurts to look at her screen.
Dude.
I mean, that's why I'm not looking at her screen.
Oh man. But to your question,
I think there's just something wrong with this because it's not like auto setting.
it keeps
I'm sorry.
changing colors.
This is what you get for going pee.
In general, any service, any option that exists that is helping encourage people to save money for their future younger than they otherwise would, or in a more full fashion than they otherwise would, is going to be a good thing.
Okay.
It doesn't matter how the service works. It doesn't matter what's inside the service. Any form of saving for your future is going to be beneficial. It really is just as simple as that. The earlier you start, the better it's going to be.
So, as a follow-up question, what is the recommended amount of money that you should be saving based off of the money that you're making each month?
That's a really good question. And it depends on what you're saving for. So we talked a little bit last time I was on the show about having an emergency fund.
Yeah.
That's always step one. If you are making enough money that you're stable now, you know your bills are going to get paid, and you have a little bit of extra money each month, and you want to start setting some money aside, and you don't have much in savings yet, don't worry about saving for the future. Don't worry about stuff like that. Your first focus should almost definitely be on an emergency savings fund. Have some money set aside somewhere where, if God forbid you lose your job, you lose your income, if you're a content creator and your game, I don't know, dies, or there's something else where people just shift viewership away from your game, whether it's temporary or permanent, and you take a viewership hit and you take an income hit, what are you going to do if you don't have money set aside? So the kind of generalized recommendation is somewhere between 3 and 6 months worth of expenses saved in something safe, like a savings account, easily accessible to you.
Mm-hmm.
After that, when you start talking about saving for your future, saving for retirement, things like that, a lot of it comes down to how young you are, how long you want to work, what type of retirement lifestyle you want. A good place to be in general for most people is somewhere between 10 and 15% of your income. What are you doing?
Trying to show you guys how much I have covered and how this lighting makes no sense based off of everything I have put up here.
It has to do with
Can-
your
can
white
you
balance
turn it
of your
off?
camera.
But I don't know what that means.
Turn your camera off and back on again.
Okay.
Just turn the light off.
Turn what light? There is no light that's on, my love.
No, it's the lighting coming in
This is
from
no
her
light.
window.
Yeah.
It has nothing.
That's the issue.
So the problem
I
is that
see.
she has lighting coming in and her camera's picking up all of the lighting versus picking up just a little bit.
Yeah.
So what you need to do is
Right.
mess with your light balance and white balance to reduce that.
It's
Turn
not
off the sun.
is the
Yeah.
problem.
Turn off the sun.
It's-
Just
oh
turn
my
off
god,
the
it's
sun.
getting worse. It's oh my god. So to everyone watching, remember, these two are industry professionals who make a living helping manage creators and stuff. So
No, we don't.
they're
Hey,
experts in what they do.
no, we never, ever said that we were good content creators. We are industry people in the esports arena, helping content creators understand what the businesses look at. Absolutely has nothing to do with us content
So-
creating.
So then I have a follow-up question for you on that. If a sponsor was looking at Next Level Talk Show
Oh fuck.
and they looked at Amanda's stream right now and saw that quality, would that be a positive or a
Oh, negative. Absolute negative. Like 100%.
Can we turn my camera off?
I
and
mean,
then
you could.
just do
Can
voice?
you?
I mean, it just looks really bad, man. Like it looks.
Did you
really
try
bad.
turning your camera off and then turning it back on? I hear that works with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you should try that. Turn it off and on
Yay,
again.
Doesn't hurt my eyes.
Hey, look, it's Amanda. She's the X. No, it did not work. It
No.
zoomed in. Weird.
That's super weird. Hold on, let me try.
That. Oh my.
Well, now you're Amanda.
Dude, I don't get why this happens
It also
every
says
time.
Matthias on your name now.
I know. No, it's
So-
always said this. It's because
Yeah, it said
Yes,
that
but
since we
chat
started.
never knew that. That's the thing.
Oh.
Oh.
Now
Timbot.
chat knows the dirty secret.
Speaking of
Spaceman.
Timbot, where is Timbot?
I don't know. He's
He's in
probably working.
meetings.
I
Oh.
mean, okay, let stop fucking with the camera. I'll just I'm just gonna turn this off. We're just gonna say that Amanda doesn't exist right now because her
Okay.
camera hates us, and then we're
Thank
just
you.
going to move Mr. Kyle back over to his original spot. And if you have a picture that you can give me, Amanda, I'll just put that in place instead.
Okay, that works.
Okay.
Anyways, continue with what you're saying.
So where were we?
I don't fucking know
Yeah,
anymore.
saving stuff.
Wait, now
So-
she left the call. Amanda.
Oh my god. Oh my. She's
So now
really
you-
struggling tonight.
Now you
isn't
guys
she?
see the tops of my head. I hope that she rejoins, because if she doesn't, then we're screwed. I'm gonna
Yeah, you see the top of my head too. Cool.
yeah. This is fun. This is fun, guys. All right. Let me
Yeah,
fix
the-
this. There we go. I'm just gonna fix this real quick until she comes back, because hey, this is just content creation. If you didn't have problems that happen during your stream, you're not fucking streaming. Like that's just kind of
Yeah.
how I look at it. Watch her
just
come
how
back
the
in.
world works. And yeah, that's just how the world works though. The internet in my house went down during a Zoom meeting today.
Oh, her whole computer restarted. Fantastic. Okay, so
Sweet.
she's gonna come back in, and this is all gonna screw up the meeting again. So this is gonna be fun when she
Yay.
comes back. So we'll just sit here
Gonna be
and
great.
just talk about random shit. This is
So Torben, what have you been playing lately?
Ghost Runner, actually.
Ghost Runner.
Which is a new game. Also, fun side note, we're gonna be playing potentially. Actually, can I even say that? I don't know if I can say. No, I'm not under NDA. We're gonna be playing Worms, the BR soon. And I saw your eye twitch. Why did your eye just twitch?
Well, anytime you have to sit there and think, am I under NDA or not? I just get a little worried.
Well, so here's the thing. I was explicitly. This is already a game that's out, right? You can look it up. It's not like it's not.
Okay.
This isn't secret. This is
Okay,
literally.
that's what my concern was. Is
Yeah.
Did you just announce a game that nobody knows about yet?
No. It's Worms something. I don't remember what it's called specifically off the top of my head, but it's on Steam store. It's literally on the.
Okay.
You can look at it right now. All that it is they haven't launched it yet, but it's an active game that's out there. So effectively, that game is going to be, they're going to be doing some exclusive stuff with it. We got invited to something. I can't say what we got invited to, but we got invited to something that's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that. What are you? I mean, I would ask you what you're playing, but I already know what you're playing. Like,
I really play like one whole game.
I know.
No, I played two. I played two different video games yesterday.
okay, what's the other game?
Overwatch.
Where's the fucking kick button? Damn it.
Take a guess what my favorite video game company is. Bet you need 3 whole guesses to figure that one out, huh?
Whorehouse Entertainment.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Oh wait. Tim Mathias is back. It's gonna fuck everything up again. Watch, guys. Watch.
Tim Mathias is back. Tim.
Watch.
Maybe it'll be
there
the
we
real
go.
Tim.
It's fucked up again.
Can it be the real Tim?
No, it's
Please?
not the real
Maybe.
Tim.
Be the real Tim.
It's not the real Tim. Now I gotta move everything. There we go. Okay, I moved it all back. All right.
I'm still okay. There we go.
Hey, she's back.
Oh,
She's back.
I heard someone.
Konami. Konami's your favorite company. Got it. All right.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Tim Mathias the Great. Thanks for
This has been real fun.
rejoining us. It's been
Hi, Tim.
it's been amazing having you here, and we'd like to just thank our sponsors as we're going to end the show now. No, I'm kidding. I'm just trying to fix this now because it's all messed up. There we go. All right, I got it.
boy.
I got it. Netcrat, like it just seems like we're having technical problems across the board today. So
Yeah, I I said my whole internet at my house went down in the middle of a Zoom meeting with a client today. So it was
Fascinating. I had to
It
do
was
an
great.
update on this, and look, my video works now.
Holy shit.
Hey, cool.
Dude, that was
It looks
such
better
bullshit.
than it did.
Whoa,
It's still
whoa.
bright, but it's definitely better than it was.
But
There we
like
go.
that was
Okay.
weird.
Okay.
I was all blown out.
Got
like
it.
that makes no sense.
Got it, guys. Got it. Tamanda. I like that. Tamanda. Hey,
Tamanda. I like
Tamanda.
it. That
You're
works.
Tamanda now. You're no one else. You're Tamanda.
Fair.
Okay, so back to finance and shit and things and stuff. So
that.
scenario we had talked about last time was someone making a large influx of cash all at once
Yeah.
and then spending it all. Right?
Yeehaw.
That is both good and bad. I'm looking at the OnlyFans person in the room. Just kidding. What? She's not even paying attention to me.
Whoa. Yeah, she's totally tuned out. She doesn't care about us.
She doesn't. She's just like, what? Are you talking to me? Fuck you. So with an influx of cash, anything like that, I know it's usually recommended to get a financial advisor, right? Why? Why the fuck do I need a financial advisor if I'm going to actually have an influx of cash?
Very good question. There are there are quite a few reasons for that. First and foremost, there's a severe lack of financial education in our country. If you're working with a financial advisor, you're working with someone who at least has some amount of a background in finance in general and can give some amount of a recommendation or advice to you. Depending how they work, depending how their business is set up, what their qualifications are, they may actually be able to help you with a lot more than just, hey, you had one really good month, what do you do? They might be able to help you figure out, well, let's get you on a long-term savings plan as well. Let's set something up for you to save for the future. What should you be putting your money into that is maybe different than a savings account? Should you use some type of investment vehicle? Financial advisor would be quite well versed on what a variety of different investment vehicles are, a lot of different options for you, and they can really help guide you from where you are to where you want to go one day. So there's a lot of big benefits to working with someone. Now, that doesn't mean you have to. A lot of people choose to try to do it themselves, try to study up, learn as much as they can, and do it for very low cost online with a variety of different internet-based providers. And that's fine too. For some people, that's great. For other people, they want someone they can ask questions to. They want someone that they can call and say, hey, I have this, and this
Like
going
a
on.
human.
Yeah, there you go. I just don't know how this works. I don't know what this means. I got this in the mail, or I heard someone talking about this that they were doing with their money, and I just don't understand what it means. Can you explain it to me? And for a lot of people, there's some value in that.
Did
So
you
that's
get a
what financial
haircut,
advisor
by
can
the
bring to
way?
table. Not recently.
It looks really nice.
Or are you talking to Torben?
No, I was talking to you.
So we're gonna bring this finance guy on, but we're not gonna focus on what he does. No, fuck that. Hey, did you
I
get a
was just
haircut?
admiring how aesthetically pleasing his head looks. That's all.
Sure, let's go with
Fine.
that.
No more compliments for you. Fuck you.
Thank you, I'd appreciate that.
You're welcome. Very welcome.
A lot of the answer to that question just comes down to who you are and what your personal situation is. And what an advisor will be able to do for you changes pretty dramatically based on where you are in life and where your overall situation is. If you're a full-time content creator, you have a steady income, and you're starting to make more and more than you ever have, you're making more than you need, an advisor can help you get on a path to a really strong financial future. And there's a lot of value in that.
Hell yeah.
So what's a?
You look like you're debating something.
I
No,
was
no.
going to compliment your hair again, but
Actually, I'm gonna let Amanda read an actual good question from Plant in chat.
ooh.
It's,
How much did it cost to make
No,
your head look
not
so
that-
good? No. Oh.
I was gonna let you read it.
So the hair wax stuff that I use, I just had to order on Amazon. It was
the
$11.99.
wrong fucking question,
That's how
Amanda.
much.
Let's see. There was another one.
Literally right above it.
What's the most environmental friendly financial vehicle?
Yes. He said that right?
That's a fantastic question. It's not one that can really be answered because there's no single best. Okay. There's no like, well, there's all these different options that exist, but here, this one's just the best overall. That's not really a thing that exists.
Mm-hmm.
There are a variety of different types of management that focus on environmental issues. There's an entire mindset of investing called socially responsible investing, and it focuses on social issues, environmental issues. It automatically filters out any companies that are involved in tobacco or alcohol or gun sales or oil or destructive to the environment, things like that. If you just look up online socially responsible investing, you'll find a lot of really great resources and a lot of really great options. From there, talk to an advisor, see what makes sense for you. But that's actually a really pretty major growing area in the investment world lately because so many people do care about those things. A lot of people want to know that their money isn't going to be used for something that they disagree with.
So here's another question. Should people be in and utilizing the stock market in some form or fashion?
How can I properly answer this question?
So, okay, let me rephrase. Is the stock market something that people should be taking more seriously than just knowing what it is?
It's something you should absolutely do some amount of research on, have just some type of baseline understanding of how it works and why it's beneficial. So, the reason why a lot of people like to invest in the stock market is because over a very long period of time, historically, the stock market has gained value. If you look back going to the mid 1920s until the last couple of years, and you look at what the overall stock market has done every year, and you just average it out, it's earned around 10% per year on average. What are you earning in a savings account right now?
3 to 4%, maybe?
Not that.
Nope. Not in a savings account right now, you're not.
Savings
Go
account's
look
like
up your local bank and see what your savings account rate is.
0.01%.
Yeah. So the idea is if you have a very long period of time that you can sit through the ups and downs, it may benefit you with you earning more money. There's no guarantees in investing. You can lose money in investing. It's an inherent risk with doing it. But in exchange for that risk, you also have the opportunity to potentially make more than you would in a savings account. And when you go look at the historical record, you can see that in the past, that has worked out decently well, depending when you look at it. Now, the past absolutely does not guarantee that's going to continue in the future. We have no idea what the future holds. It can end up totally reversing itself in the future. We don't know. Nobody can tell the future. We just know what's happened in the past. We know people have had success with it in the past. And I'm a firm believer that I like betting on companies. I like knowing what my money is being used for and betting on the US economy. So can I go into like a little real simple finance 101 kind of deal?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Said no, I can't help that one,
never
dude.
Mind.
Apparently she knows all.
I am law.
Shut down. Okay, let's go.
Just kidding.
What's
Can
next?
you please? I want to know more. Help me, tell me more.
This is just an example that I like to use because a lot of people don't really know anything about the stock market or stocks or how they work at all, other than, hey, it's something people tell me to put money into.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like trying to explain just very simply, what the heck is a stock? What does it mean if you own a stock? Amanda, pick your favorite company, your favorite big company.
OnlyFans.
Blizzard.
What?
Pick your Blizzard Entertainment. Blizzard Entertainment is a subsidiary of Activision Blizzard Holding Inc. So what does it mean if you own one share of Activision?
Oh, is this a real
Any
question?
idea? Yeah. What does it mean if you were to open an investment account anywhere, and you bought 1 share of Activision Blizzard Inc. What does that mean?
You would have 1 share of the actual company there's a percentage that you would own of the actual company.
Exactly. So the way I like to kind of describe how that works, imagine you own a pizza shop. Okay. Or imagine someone you know owns a pizza shop and you decide I come in and I say, I want to buy that pizza shop from you. How do I figure out what to pay you for the pizza shop? Well, it depends how much money you make, right? The more money you make for that pizza shop, the more I should be willing to pay for it. Well, what if we're in negotiations for that pizza shop and a rumor hits the newspaper that another pizzeria is going to go in across the street?
That devalues it.
Exactly. You're going to have more competition 10 feet away. That probably is not a positive for you and your business.
No.
Maybe I see that as risk to you, and maybe I expect your profits to go down. Well, if I expect your profit to go down a little bit, I probably won't pay as much. Well, what if that company actually does come to fruition and a pizzeria does open across the street? And we're now a year into negotiations and that pizzeria is taking half your business. You think I'm going to pay you what I initially was for the business? No.
Nope.
That's a large part of how the stock market works. When you are looking at buying a share of a stock, you're owning part of the company. And anything that affects that company is going to affect the value of your share.
Right.
So if Activision Blizzard is a video game company, they have a new game coming out called Shadowlands for World of Warcraft, a new expansion.
Yay!
What happens if that comes out and it's a total flop? And let's say at the same time, another major video game company comes out with a new competing game against World of Warcraft, and a lot of the player base moves over to that.
Their stock goes down.
That's not going to be good for Blizzard's profit, which means maybe I believe the company's worth a little bit less. Well, maybe a lot of people are believing this, and maybe the price of the stock goes down a little bit because of that. Stock market's mostly made up of what the earnings of the companies are and what expectations of the future are. It's as simple as that. The same way, if I was going to try to buy DreamHack, what the heck would I pay for DreamHack?
Funny side story,
Too
but
late.
continue.
I don't know what I would pay for DreamHack. It's going to be based on how much you guys make. Because the more you make, the more I would be willing to spend on it. If you guys have a total annual profit for the entirety of DreamHack of $20,000 a year, I'm probably not going to want to spend all that much on it. But if you make millions and millions and millions of dollars a year, I'd probably be willing to pay a substantial amount more for it. So that's kind of what the stock market is in like a really 10,000 foot overview of how it works. You're buying a company. And if you own 1 share of Activision, then you can walk around and tell all your friends that play World of Warcraft, hey, you're welcome for the game. I own that company. My company made that game. Now, I might only own, that much of the company, but technically
you're an investor.
Own part of the company.
Yeah.
You're an owner.
Yep.
The word we use is investor, but in reality, you are an owner of the company.
Right. And at that point, the only thing that would differentiate you between someone else who owns portions is how much they own of that company.
Exactly. Someone that owns $15 million of Activision, what they say about the company certainly matters more than you do if you only own 1 share.
Also, 1 share of Activision Blizzard currently is going for $79.01. It's actually down 1.95%.
The whole market's down a bit.
Oh yeah,
I track it on my watch.
I mean, Amazon's even down 3.76%.
That's because the S&P's down. That's why.
So what the fuck is an S&P?
Bean, can you tell us what an S&P is?
Other way around. The S&P is down because the companies are down.
Ooh.
The S&P 500 is an index. Basically, it's a view of, I think it's actually technically 503 companies right now, but it's always been 500 or so companies. And they take a weighted average of all of those companies based on the size of the company. And using weightings based on size, they figure out what are those companies on average worth. And that value changes day to day with all the companies. So the bigger the company is, the more that it has an impact. So if you have a company like Polar Amazon that's worth close to or more than $1 trillion, they have a lot more impact than a company that's worth 10 billion. A $10 billion company is still a huge company, obviously, but it's tiny when you're talking about $1 trillion company like Apple. So the S&P 500 itself is really just a representation of all the companies inside of it. So it's not that the S&P is down, therefore other companies are down. It's the other way. Companies are down, therefore the S&P is down.
That's very insightful. Thank you. I do have to interrupt very quickly for a brief look into chat where Plant said, "Oh my," and Chavii said, "Kitty," and I read, "Oh my kitty," immediately. No one else?
Oh my kitty.
Anyone else? Come on. Come on. Continue.
That's all I have for that question.
Do you own any Blizzard stock yourself? Are you allowed to answer that? I'm just curious.
I'm not allowed to answer that.
Motherfucker. Well, can you write me on the side? I'm so curious.
I'm not allowed to answer that question.
You also shouldn't really ask what people are investing in. That's not
only because he loves World of Warcraft. I was just curious, like, do you love it?
Okay, so let's make some assumptions here. Okay, let's just.
I don't like to assume.
No, but
I cannot disclose anything that I do or do not own.
Right. So,
Ooh,
but again,
okay.
if he does nothing but play World of Warcraft and Overwatch, supporting that company, and is a finance guy, logic dictates he probably owns a couple shares.
Maybe,
I'm saying
unless
logically.
it's not a well-performing company, then he wouldn't.
That's not necessarily true. He could just own one for the simple fact that he, as he just said previously, he then could then go and say,
I want to own one, so I can just say I own it.
Right. So
I'm just gonna sit back.
So that's what I'm saying there. So if you think about it from that standpoint, he hypothetically could own stock in Blizzard Activision, so he could make that statement if he so choose.
Okay.
I'm not allowed to disclose anything that I may or may not own.
And that's fine. We're not asking you to.
Simple as
we're speculating and theorizing whether you have. We're theory crafting. We're theory crafting.
Hey, full circle.
Full circle. Also,
Does
check
that
out.
mean we're going on the other show now?
No, check out Theory Crafting every Friday at 6 p.m. Also, just so everyone knows, we are going to be changing our time soon. After the month of November, we're going to be changing our time to 6 p.m. to line up with all of our other shows. And in addition to that, we have something else coming down the pipe here shortly for a new show that's going to be hitting the next level as well.
Oh, I'm so excited. Can we talk about it at all or not yet?
No, not yet. It's not done.
Okay. Fair.
You can also catch
NDA with yourselves.
Yeah, you can also catch Screaming at the Next Level every Tuesday at 6 p.m. with DJ
what
and
is
Cup.
that show?
So that show,
I haven't gotten to watch that one yet.
That show is about two influencers who are veterans in the industry and have just had every which way that has just messed with them. And so they're literally going off about all of the bullshit that is streaming. So they'll cover things like how influencers are affected by when they get a partnership from someone, and then all their friends come over to them and ask them for get partnership as well, because now they see they're partnered with that company. So obviously you have a connection and you should be able to get me a partnership with that company. That's not how that fucking works. Right.
No.
It's stuff like that they'll talk about, but they're unfiltered, right? They're very much, it's the stuff that we want to hear them talk about. And the things that annoy the streamers that they never really talk about, even though it's like in the back of their mind. So it's the bitching session for streamers where they're just going to be like, yo, fuck this because it's fucking dumb. DMCA does this to us and here's why. No, I can't get you. Tim, I'm going to ban you. Ban. But yeah, so that's what.
He already has a blue mic. We share equipment. I don't understand.
I don't understand him either.
Yeah, but he wants his own.
So on Theory Crafting,
that's not how life works.
Speaking of blue mics, did you guys see the World of Warcraft one?
Obviously,
duh.
immediately.
I mean, I want the chair. I want the chair. Like,
I want the bowl.
See, I'm not as sold on the chair because I've had a couple of the gaming chairs and they just destroy my back. That's why I have this nice mesh like office ergonomic chair that I don't sit anywhere near ergonomically in.
Yeah, that's
fair. But the microphone, I want that. I really want that microphone.
You mean this microphone?
No, the World of Warcraft one.
No, I want the voice modulating World of Warcraft one.
Oh, so
I want to be able to be Thrall.
That
So-
would be so cool.
I signed an NDA today,
Oh boy.
and I can't talk about who I signed an NDA with. But let me tell you, I cannot wait to talk about it. Because mother of God, it's fucking phenomenal. That's all I'm gonna say.
By the way, Torben does this to me all the time. He goes, I have a secret and I can't tell you, but I have a secret. It's really cool. And I'm like, nice, man.
Thanks. I appreciate that, man.
It's
Tim's actually been around when that happens. That's why in chat he's like, Torben's on his bullshit again. I'll get a message. Dude, I'll get a message from Torben and he's like, oh my God, I just did the coolest thing, had the coolest conversation. I can't tell you a single thing. I'm like,
Isn't it great? Isn't it great when that happens?
so I'm excited about this shit, right? And I want to talk about it, but it's hard not to because I don't want to break NDA and I don't want to like do that stuff. But it's I'm so excited for it that I can't wait to talk about it. So I have to like let that energy go somewhere. And Amanda's just my
respect that.
focus point.
I respect that. I'm okay with it. I can't tell if I have a headache from like
Oh man, this is my
the
focus.
paint fumes or
It's probably
It's
from
probably the paint fumes.
actual sun that's inside of your house.
So
It
she has
burns.
her green screen up next to her. That's why her face looks green, but it's still not blocking all of the light coming in. That's why you have that
I
exposure happening.
know. Yeah, for me to get like the electronic blinds that I really want is like $3 or $4 which I see a very big value in on a remote. Don't look at me
Oh
like
my
fancy
god.
on a remote where I don't have to get up and it's on my phone. I just
You
can't.
would buy that for
Of
yourself.
course
too.
I would. Why would I not? I deserve
That's absolutely
everything.
you.
Yeah, I deserve the world, damn it. Okay. Anyway, so my place is in the middle of getting painted right now. Everything's being remodeled. I have to do the blinds like last, otherwise they'll get all fucked up. So I'm just sitting here with bullshit fucking lighting for the last goddamn month, and I'm.
Hey, Chavii, I have something for you.
I have a secret to tell you. I like cheese. Mmm.
Did you make that? Is that you?
What
Yeah, that's
on
me.
earth?
Who did that? Who made
I
that?
made that.
Is it your voice?
What
Yeah, that's
on
me.
Earth.
That's me. Okay.
That's me.
I like it. I like it.
Okay.
I honestly, truthfully, have to pee again. I really do.
Wow.
Obviously, we have like 7 minutes.
Just
that
go.
was 10
Just go.
minutes
Just
ago?
go. Just
I'm not
fucking
gonna go.
Just go. Just get up. Like at this point, we've lost you. You've come back. You've turned your camera off. Your PC's restarted. You've thrown your lighting up. You've thrown your lighting down. Like
I
just
fixed
fucking,
it, though.
just fucking go. Just go.
But I fixed it, and I'm really proud.
just you can still
Remember,
hear us.
these guys are professionals.
No, we're not. We never said we were professional content creators. We
I'm just
said we were
trying to help.
industry professionals.
We just want to help make the world a better place with
Right.
knowledge and nonsense.
Also, if you guys have not seen, go sign and you are in the industry and you're looking to help contribute to industry in general, QWE is looking for more mentors for
What's
their
that?
mentorship program. QWE is queer esports
Explain.
women.
Oh, wait, I want to do it.
Hold on, let me pull it up.
I think.
So queer,
think.
so the queer esports, or queer women in esports is a group that the doc actually helps lead, the gamer doc who's on with us, and
Yeah.
they're also part of our giveaway. So these guys are phenomenal. You should go check them out. I'm in their Discord now. Basically what they started is a mentorship program, right? They're inviting everyone from the industry to come in and teach people various different skills and skill sets that they have that want to get into the industry. So that's what this is about. So they just started this up. The mentorship program just started here. I'll find the link for the mentorship program, but we've just started, they've started accepting mentors or mentees into it as well, which is
Am I
going to
a
be awesome.
mentor? Could I be a mentor?
You could be a
Am I-
mentor, absolutely.
Could I? Okay. Must I be a queer woman?
No,
Okay.
I'm not. Am I a queer woman?
No. Are you in the program?
Yes.
Okay. Actually, I don't want to assume. Are you a queer woman?
No,
It's not if
I'm
you
not.
think- Okay. I just wanted to confirm.
So
Wait, how do you apply?
I'm linking it. Calm down.
Mentor applications are now
there.
closed.
It was open.
I'm gonna message the doc. I want to be inside of it.
Wow, that doesn't sound weird at all.
Okay.
I said what I said, and then it happened later.
Okay.
Oh, Torben is wrong and late.
Okay, they're accepting mentees right now. Maybe I misunderstood it, but that's what it is.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm not.
Well, I just asked. Maybe they'd open it up for me. I don't know.
Just
I
ask
feel
her.
like I could be a good fit as like a slightly awkwardly queer lady. I think. I don't know anymore.
I
Anything's
actually
possible.
need to announce that I'm joining this program too.
Yeah, I like it. So we have 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes before I get to walk outside and get some oxygen into my brain.
Might be helpful for you.
Yeah. Ooh.
Probably walk away from, the light in the room too.
That's the outside right there.
Don't go there. We don't go to the outside.
To the gun show outside. I can't flex like that. I can only flex like that.
How do you flex again?
Okay. Oh God.
I can't wait until the show's at 6 p.m. and we can get drunk.
I mean, that's what she wants to do. So when we transition,
that sounds on brand for her.
there's going to be alcohol that's involved because it's going to become more of an adult show. Right now, as it stands, we're definitely in the business environment zone, and a lot of our content is now going more towards adult anyways. And so we're just like, all of our shows are going to be very much 18 up, right? If you're not 18 up, don't fucking come here, because that's not what this is for. We want to have real world people. We want to have real world conversations. We're also going to be changing the format of the show slightly. We're only going to have one guest moving forward, and we're also only going to be doing it for an hour, just like the rest of our shows are. So Kyle will be on with us for an hour, potentially drinking as well, talking about finance.
I hope so. We got to do some BGs, man, because I can't do them myself. I get so bored.
What are those again?
Battlegrounds.
Battlegrounds.
I
Yeah,
just
Torben, are you playing WoW again yet?
No, I can't
Why?
afford that shit.
You can pay with it with in-game gold.
And I have time to grind that.
Just saying there are options.
I'm saying no, there's no options for me because I don't have money for that. Plus, I'm not going to get sucked back into WoW.
Just saying. I would be okay
That's
with
the real
using our
reason.
I would be okay with using our Twitch subs to afford your WoW subscription. Subscription, but I feel like that's not the only gatekeep for this. I think it's an
right.
excuse.
It's also I don't want to. Yeah, that's a lot of time investment right there.
You know what it turns into.
I know what it turns into. I've been down that rabbit hole a couple times. My wife has basically said, if you ever go back to WoW, I'm going to divorce you, and I'm like, okay, that's fair.
And we don't
fair.
want that.
Okay.
That's the goal, not to
Yeah,
get
we don't
divorced,
want that.
right?
We do
I just
not
want to
want that.
clarify.
That's yeah. It's
Okay.
pretty much yeah. I mean, so it's one of those things where I went down the rabbit hole, and I went down the rabbit hole hard. And I was doing raiding over spending time with her, and yeah, that didn't fly.
That's
We've
fair.
all been there.
That's fair. My boss actually said he would give me $20 if I made it to level 20 in Final Fantasy 14. So I downloaded it, not because I need the $20, but because I can't turn down a bet challenge.
That's
shouldn't
good to
be too
know.
hard.
That is good to know.
I can't. It's really hard for me too.
Oh, you just gave Torben so much
That's
ammunition. You don't know what you just did to yourself.
No, she does not, because this is going to be phenomenal, and I am super looking forward to this. What's your cap? Like, where, like, are we talking
no butt stuff? No butt stuff.
That's not what I mean. I'm talking like, where, like, do I have to do $5? Do I have to do $20? Like, where's that cap? Like, what?
I've done more for less. Let's just put it that way.
Big brain, have a boss play video games with you. That's fair. Yeah, I approve of that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but he's also not understanding that if I get addicted to Final Fantasy, I will be working less. I don't think that's comprehended fully, and that's what I'm nervous about.
Well, that sounds like a him problem, not a you
That
problem.
sounds like a him problem. I completely agree with that.
That sounds like something he's gonna do to himself.
Well, no, of course. It's because
So-
I'm always working, and like they'll chill around 6 p.m., 7 p.m. to play video games, and I just won't. Which is fine, but I think that is the MO, is just to get me to chill the fuck out, which I respect.
All right, so it is.
No, I
time
don't
for
wanna.
us- It's time for us to end.
Don't want to.
And
I
M
don't
is
want to.
currently stream. I don't care if you don't want. Like, fuck
I
off.
don't want to.
No, we're gonna go raid M because M's
Who?
Anxiety. She's currently live.
Oh yeah, you haven't heard us against a while.
We're gonna go raid M because we've got 13 people in chat. If you don't know who M is, go check her out. She's a phenomenal content creator. We actually had her on the show. I'm gonna turn this fucking thing off. Had her on the show. We actually did a review. She was on for mental health. She's a mental health advocate, talks about mental health constantly. Let's go say hi to her. If you are here, please say hello from the next level for us as we go. Say, like, rate her, because like I said, these great peoples. There she is. All right, guys, thanks so much for being here. We'll be back again next week at 2:30 p.m. PST. Look forward to seeing you all then. Have a good one for the next
Shout out
level.
to our sponsors, Blue
Bye,
Mike,
friends.
Avermedia, Shot Call. Thank you, guys. Okay, now go. Go.
Now
Go.
yeah.
Bye, friends.
Yeah, we're going. Hold on. We're leaving.
Did you forget how to host people?
No, I didn't forget about how to host people. We're transitioning
sure?
away as we're rating now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, have a good one.
Bye. Okay, are we off?
Be brutal AF on your mentality. And
Oh, Raid!
will
Looks like
agree
it.
Did you
with
bring
me.
cookies?
What?